37th teaching class, Sexuality versus Spirituality. Earth is a spiritual training school. Only souls who've demonstrated their love and commitment to serve God have earned the privilege to attend this school. Hi, I am Tim Doyle, a student of the Golden Ones. The Golden Ones are co-creator gods and are the administrators of this Earth spiritual training school. We ask you to resonate in love, and as you do so, you will vibrate at a higher frequency within your DNA, attracting the cosmic energy, allowing your dreams to manifest. Each of you have the power and the ability to manifest your dreams. However, you allow others to control the way you think and how your DNA vibrates. When God created each soul in his image and likeness, he did not create sin. When the soul eats from the tree of knowledge, the soul learns through trial and error through life's learning experiences, and eventually learns wisdom. Sin is not caused by trial and error. Sin is created when one soul abuses another soul. Sin is a tool used by those in an authority position to purposely control and restrict the soul development, especially in females. Archangel Lucifer's role is to make you stronger and grow into the light, and he does this by temptations, control, and restriction methods, such as fear and guilt tactics, until eventually the soul starts listening to the voice within and uses discernment to determine truth and not listening to what others tell them what their truth is. Through a series of control and restrictions through many life's experiences, the soul will eventually break free, allowing the soul itself to consciously take control of their destiny. This is the reality of the fifth dimension consciousness living, the golden age of soul development. We want to discuss the biological and spiritual aspects of sexual relationships. We say sexual relationships as society has purposely imposed guilt feelings in the heart and minds of souls who participate in sexual activities. There is a negative connotation to the word sexual, as if referring to something unholy and animalistic. When a soul participates in a central biological life experience with self or with another, this is a spiritual and biological life experience. A male must learn to discipline the release of his semen. The male soul must experiment and arouse himself to the point of learning the boundaries between ejaculation, his semen, and channeling his semen up his spine to nourish his vital organs and to stimulate his seventh chakra, the Crown Chakra. The longer the male soul maintains his erection, he will activate his seventh crown, the Crown Chakra, but more importantly, be able to satisfy his partner, biological and spiritual desires. If the male soul releases his semen outwardly, he cannot nourish his vital organs, stimulate the Crown Chakra, and diminishes the opportunity to promote longevity within his body. In addition, it is the male soul's responsibility to please his female goddess partner by pleasing her until she is completely satisfied, which means the male soul must maintain his erection and learn to discipline the channeling of his semen. One of the most restricting and controlling beliefs souls on earth are being conditioned to believe is sensual contact with another is sinful and shameful. Another control belief is no sexual relationships before getting married. Words like masturbation, whore, slut, tramp, and floozy are designed to condition the sensual and biological behavior of souls. Sensual relationships are designed to be positive, caring, loving, uplifting, meaningful, protective, beneficial for all parties involved in, and as ultimate expression of their soul for one another in a loving relationship. The biological and spiritual benefits of freely expressing your intimate sensual desires and feelings for one another was God's design to remove built-up stressful energies within the physical body. These false beliefs and conditioned programming prevents your DNA from vibrating at a higher frequency rate, as well as clearing blocked chakras pathways within the body. The restriction of freely expressing your sensual desires is more detrimental to the feminine designed emotional feeling individuals, as their chakras require healing and cleansing than male chakras. This fact is well known by all religious teachers who teach that intimate expression within a committed relationship needs to be restricted. On the contrary, the more intimate expression within a committed relationship will allow both relationship and the spiritual growth of each soul within the relationship to grow. It is more important for the female soul to have as many orgasms as possible for her biological and spiritual development. In the male soul, only his seventh chakra, the crown chakra, is stimulated. In the female soul, all her chakras are opened and cleansed from the root chakra to the crown chakra, releasing any tension, stress, irritability, nervousness, while still stimulating her seventh chakra, the crown chakra. A female soul must feel free in the experimenting with herself or with a partner to experience a biological and healing spiritual soul development. God created the orgasm experience to be blissful and enlightening to encourage females in healing themselves, their relationships, and for their spiritual development. The teaching that women must be virgins until married, teaching based on believing that sexual behavior is not accepted in the eyes of God. However, the spiritual and emotional benefits of a woman having a climatic experience is extremely healing. The woman will learn through partnership the wisdom of her actions. Society encourages the sexual practice of men exercising their right to express their sexuality and sow their seeds, which is detrimental to the male's spiritual development, but does not allow the same for the woman. On the contrary, men releasing their sexual expression is detrimental to the male's spiritual development, where a woman preventing from having a sensual expression is actually very detrimental to the woman's biological, emotional, and spiritual healing. We will share a sacred teaching at this time to enhance your intimate relationship. It is the responsibility of the male to please the female, always and in every moment. The male needs to learn to channel his semen inwardly up the spine to the crown chakra. The key is for the male to learn to relax his testicles. This will allow many benefits for the male as well as for the relationship, as the semen is creative energy and will feed the male's internal organs, creating nourishment and longevity within the body. This creative energy will also stimulate the crown chakra, which will aid in his spiritual development of his soul. Most importantly, the male will retain his erection and still have the sensual desire and feeling to please his partner. It is the ultimate responsibility of the male to ensure his partner has as many orgasmic releases as possible within each intimate setting. The male will lose his sensual desires and feelings for his partner after the ejaculation of his semen and cannot continue to please his goddess. Through discipline, the male must learn to retain his semen at all times. It is this inward channeling of the semen which gives the male vitality in his daily life, nourishes his internal organs, stimulates the crown chakra, and prepares him always to be willing, prepared, and responsible to pleasing his partner. The female's role in this committed relationship is to nourish the male's energetic nature, touching, caressing, and pampering, which comes naturally. However, her biological needs have to be satisfied first. When the male learns to be responsible to his partners first, she will reciprocate as God designed her to respond from her feeling nature to please her partner. Many thousand years ago, the feminine energy governed the planet. There were no wars, and the male role was to protect, respect, nourish, provide wisdom, guidance, and to always please the feminine goddess. Times will return to these days in the fifth dimension consciousness, the golden age. Remember, our purpose in life here in this Earth Spiritual Training School is to train in becoming a co-creator God. Practice being godlike in every moment. Be accepting of self and of others. Remove all guilt, fears, and haunting feelings from your light body with the prayer to remove emotional parasites. Keep your body disease-free by maintaining the recommended alkaline level in your body. Diseases cannot live in an acidic body. Use the prayer protection to keep your energy free from negative entities and be mindful of your responsibility to self, family, employer, and friends. Much love in this spiritual training environment, and always remember, you are created in the image and likeness of God. You are co-creator gods in training. Much love. Have a great day. Namaste. See all the teachings and videos of the Golden Ones at www.thepathtowoneness.com. Also, see the teachings on the Golden Age, where souls can learn how to overcome the birth, death, and rebirth cycle. Also, see all the videos of the Golden Ones on the YouTube channel, Timothy Doyle, The Golden Ones. And visit us on Facebook and link it at The Path to Oneness.
Na na na